Imagine discovering a simple habit that could save millions of lives. But instead of being celebrated, you're mocked, rejected, and eventually locked away in an asylum. This is the tragic story of the doctor who was right all along. It's the mid-1800s. Hospitals across Europe are terrifying places. Women arrive to give birth, but many never leave alive. A mysterious illness called childbed fever is killing thousands of new mothers. Doctors have no idea why. Many blame bad air. Some believe it's simply God's will. Then a young Hungarian doctor named Ignaz Semmelweis notices something strange. At one hospital in Vienna, two maternity wards exist side by side. One is staffed by doctors and medical students. The other is run by midwives. The difference? Women in the doctor's ward are dying at 3 times the rate. Semmelweis becomes obsessed. Day after day, he studies every possible explanation. The rooms are the same. The food is the same. The patients are the same. So what is different? Then tragedy strikes. One of Semmelweis's colleagues accidentally cuts himself while performing an autopsy. Days later, he dies with symptoms almost identical to the women dying after childbirth. Suddenly, everything makes sense. The doctors spend their mornings dissecting corpses. Then, without washing their hands properly, they deliver babies. Semmelweis realizes they are unknowingly carrying deadly particles from the dead to the living. No one even knows bacteria exist yet. Still, he orders every doctor to wash their hands with a chlorine solution before treating patients. The results are immediate. Deaths plummet. In some months, the mortality rate falls by more than 90%. He believes the nightmare is finally over. But something unbelievable happens. Instead of celebrating him, many doctors become furious. Accepting his discovery would mean admitting they had been responsible for the deaths of countless mothers. Their pride refuses to accept it. They mock him. They ignore the evidence. Some even call his ideas ridiculous. Without the scientific theory of germs to explain his findings, many believe he's simply guessing. Semmelweis grows increasingly frustrated. He writes angry letters accusing doctors of killing their own patients. His reputation collapses. Friends abandon him. Hospitals stop listening. In 1865, his behavior becomes so erratic that he's taken to a mental asylum. According to historical accounts, he resists. The guards beat him severely. Just days later, he dies from an infected wound. Ironically, the very kind of infection he had spent his life trying to prevent. Years later, scientists like Louis Pasteur and Joseph Lister proved that invisible germs cause disease. Everything Semmelweis had claimed was true. Today, washing hands is one of the most basic rules in medicine. A simple act that has saved countless lives. Thanks to a man the world once laughed at. Sometimes the greatest discoveries aren't rejected because they're wrong. They're rejected because they're too far ahead of their time.